brighten the first half of the lid. This particular shade looks totally different on my skin than in the packaging. It's actually much lighter than what it looks like. Next, with the dark brown shade, I'll emphasize the outer corners. I'll firstly press the shadow in the outer corners, right above the lash line, and then I'll extend it outward. This technique allows me to quickly get a very intense result, but now I have to blend out the edges really well. So with a fluffy blending brush, I'm blending the color toward the center of the eye. I'll use the same shade along the crease to create more contrast. But this step is optional and sometimes I actually skip it. I think it all depends on my mood. At this point I could stop layering my shadows and move on to the liner. But to create an even more intense and soft look, today I'll apply even more brown shades in outer corners and then blend it toward the center. Next, I'll top it with a golden color in the middle of the lid. I'll blend it out to have a very smooth transition between the colors. After that, I can line my bottom lash line using a very precise angled brush. I'll smooth out this line as well. A waterline filled in with the same color will give your eyes that sultry, mysterious look. We're almost done here, and those of you with naturally thick eyelashes could now finish their eye makeup with a mascara. But that's not really my case. So I'm going to trace my upper lash line with a gel liner, in order to create an illusion of having fuller lashes. Today I'm using a gel liner from Benefit that comes in a pan. The great thing about it is that the gel doesn't dry out in such a packaging. It allows to create a very intense, long-lasting effect, and it's perfect for creating those thick retro wind lines that are really in fashion these days. For me, its only drawback is that it might take quite a while to build it up if you want to create a very thin line, because then you need to press it very lightly and pay a lot of attention and build up your line in multiple tiny strokes. My eyelashes are totally straight, so curling them is always a great thing to do. Finally, I can finish off this eye makeup with a mascara. To sweep off eventual fallout and brighten the area under my eyes, I'll use my compact powder. It's Cocoa Filter from Too Faced that I mentioned in the beginning. And to sculpt my cheekbones with a bronzer, I'll squeeze my brush